Here's Might and Magic 4. If you all remember, when Tarnum, the last we saw him in Sword of Frost, lost the race for the Sword of Frost to Kija, and she took it, and we don't know what happened next. Well, now we know what happened next. Here's the cinematic.
To all things comes an end. We are no more than a character in a story, our lives easily extinguished by an arrow or a stone. Turn the page and thousands die. And for what? For the pride of two leaders who are inexorably drawn together by the power of two swords and a mutual destiny. And then the Sword of Frost and Armageddon's blade clash. A blinding flash. Another turn of the page. The destruction brings earthquakes, volcanoes, floods, and deaths uncounted. And acts of bravery too. Just when it seems we are doomed, we flip the page once more, and countless fortunate refugees flee through portals into another world. Is this the end of our tale? No. We are the pawns of fate. There are still many pages to turn. And to all things comes a beginning.
So basically, what happened was Kija took the sword back to Kilgore. Because of Kilgore destroying so many fields and farms and everything in the Festival of Life, Kurlat had no food. So he went to war with the rest of the world to go raid for food. He raided Arathia. Arathia has the Forest Guard. That's Gelyu. So Gelyu attacked Kilgore's army, and then we had the big boom. So, new game. Tutorial. Lost condition, lose all towns and armies. Victory condition, defeat the Hydras in the Eastern Swamp. Welcome to the Heroes of Might and Magic 4 tutorial, where you can learn how to explore a Heroes 4 map and interact with many of its magical structures. This is an introduction to the game, something to get you started on your life of adventure. All great champions had to start somewhere, right? Indeed. So we're playing on champion. Because as I said, we're going to try all the games on the hardest difficulties. Until I decide to switch them because I'm not having fun. And mobile guard's on because that's how you're supposed to play this game. Yeah, big oof on Tarnum. He failed. Get your printed out manuals. No. This one comes with it in-game. Greetings, brave adventurer, and welcome to the Heroes of Might and Magic 4 tutorial. Consider this a training session. We're going to show you some of the ins and outs of adventuring through that mysterious and magical world out there. Feel free to use our brave mage, Theodorus, to travel where you wish. The more you explore and the more structures you visit, however, the more you will learn. But don't worry about being ambushed by bandits, or being attacked by that army of schmorks. Like any normal training exercise, they only carry wooden axes. There's enough danger out there already. And always remember, if you're not sure what something does, just right-click, and it will give you a little help. Now, carry on. But before you run off into the unknown, let me tell you something about your starting town, Castle Agora. Towns are the center of your economy, as well as the place where you purchase all your troops. Now, like no man is an island, no adventurer is a one-man army. So I'd advise you to visit Castle Agora and get used to building some of its structures. If you have enough resources, build one of the creature generators, like the Mage's Tower. You will notice that the Halfling Burrow and the Dwarven Mines have been built for you. Once you finish building, hire all your troops. You can either do this by opening the fort structure, or by selecting the creatures you want to hire from those at the bottom left of the screen. Once you have your army assembled, you are ready to explore. But don't forget to open the town screen each day to see what you can build and whom you can hire. During a real game, managing your towns is vital to winning a map, so you might as well get used to it now. Next, click on the fort at the upper right of the town screen. This screen allows you to purchase whatever troops you have available in that town. For instance, you should have dwarves, halflings, and either the gold golems or magi, depending on which creature dwelling you decided to build at the city hall. You could purchase each separately by clicking on that creature, or you could purchase all of them by clicking the Buy All button at the lower right. You close this screen just like you close most screen by clicking at the check mark at the lower right. When you close the town screen by clicking the check mark at the lower right, however, you should have Theodorus visit the town to collect the troops you just purchased, and to get the spells from the Institute of Magic. Finally, you should know that your goal in this tutorial is to explore the map, collect the loose resources, visit the various structures, and ultimately defeat the evil Hydras who dwell in the swampy region to the east. As you explore, you will find more tips on how to play Heroes 4, so be thorough. Good luck! Shout out to the music. As you move your cursor around the map, you will notice that the horse icon rears up when you run it over an object, like the nearby Golem Factory or your town, Castle Agora. This means you can visit this structure. To move, you simply click on the spot you want to travel to, and an X will appear. Click on that spot again, and you will move to that location. To enter an object, hover your cursor over it until the rearing horse comes up, and then double-click. If a pair of crossed swords appear, that means you can't move to that spot until you defeat whatever creature stands in your path. And finally, if you click on a spot and you notice your pathing turns from yellow-green to orange, that means you don't have any movement left for that day, and you won't be able to move again until you end your turn. So once again, we have to listen to the town theme. I knew you could have renamed heroes, because Seth did it in his video. Sir Davos survived. Appropriately named now. They find out. We on. Mean story, the planet just blew up. Tutorial story, Hydras are evil. It is working, Nicodem. It is working. For now. We're just gonna keep going. I try, Tap Dancing Ninja, I try. Yeah, well, that's how I knew you could change names. In Seth's video, he had the guy named Mega Chew level 40. I was like, alright, this is probably a different name. And yeah, man, King Stannis in the game, confirmed. Honestly, I love the music. The music's getting me. And there you are, we listen to the town theme. So obviously this won't look like it did the first time, where, you know, I was actually reading through everything in the beginning, because I already did that. I don't need to learn what all this stuff does again. Ahead is a level 1 order shrine. Shrines provide you with a single spell as long as you have the corresponding magic skill. For instance, that shrine will teach you level 1 order magic spell to Theodorus, who has the order magic skill, but not to Rissa, who doesn't have the skill. No skill, Rissa. Oh, they're different spells this time, okay. Visions is the same thing. Precision, I know what that is. Displacement, I just got back. Cowardice, about power drain. Double the normal spell points, how about that? Ahead is a learning stone. Structures like this give your hero a one-time boost to their experience. The more experience you get, the more levels you gain, and the more powerful you become. So always visit these structures. And we're taking advanced nobility like I did last time. Ahead is a golem factory. Notice that your blue flag flies over it. That means this object has been flagged or is your property. Property. Hold your cursor over the golem factory until the activate icon, represented by the rearing horse, appears and double-click to enter it. You should have enough gold to buy all the gold golems in this creature dwelling, so hire them and exit the structure. Loose treasures and resources can be found scattered across the map. The treasure chest before you can provide you with gold, or you can turn the gold into experience. Your choice. To the south is a loose pile of gold, and to the east are several piles of wood. You should pick these up whenever you come across them. Every little bit counts. Where's the game settings? No. Okay. Ahead is a sawmill. Like all mine structures, it will provide you with a daily allowance of resources, namely wood, as long as it is flagged with your color. Other mines and the resources they provide are gold mine, gold, ore pit, ore, alchemist slab, mercury, crystal mine, crystals, gem mine, gems, and sulfur mine, sulfur. Managing these 7 resources is vital to winning the game. Anytime you come across one of these mine structures, you should try to take control of it. That is, unless your army will be destroyed by whatever is guarding it. Now visit the sawmill and claim it for your own. And we did. Basic offense. Oh, what's leadership in this game? Gives all friendly creatures +1 morale and +1 luck. So it's just leadership and luck combined. Alright. Basic offense. Alright, so unlike Heroes 2, it actually continues along where I was in the music. So the town themes don't start over every time you enter them. Holy Word does damage to a single death target based on the level of the caster. Same thing. Spiritual Armor increases melee and range defense by 25%. Nice. Nature Ward Retribution is cast on a friendly target. When the enemy attacks the target, melee combat attacker will take damage based on the level of the caster. Alright. So it's like Guild Wars. Not like the nuclear explosion could have stopped Stannis the Manus. It didn't. It's as loud as it gets. What'd you people do to Rissa? She dyed her hair. Did you not flag the ore mine? I flagged it. Did I not flag it? What the fuck? I totally flagged it. What? Okay, I don't know, man. Troops don't flag mines. It said it. This is a Schmore pit. Like all mine structures, it will provide you with a daily allowance of resources, namely Schmore, as long as it is flagged with your color. Other mines and the resources they provide are gold mine, gold, sawmill, wood, alchemist lab, mercury, crystal mine, crystals, gem mine, gems, and sulfur mine, sulfur. Managing and collecting these 7 resources are vital to winning the game. Anytime you come across one of these mine structures, you should try to take control of it. And this is exactly where we are now. Or Hellcarcass. I leave it like this before the game breaks again. If you follow the dirt road to the southwest, you will see a Schmork waiting for you. You cannot continue on that path until you fight him. If you hold your cursor over the Schmork, you will notice that it changes to the attack cursor, cross swords. This means you can't move past that point without defeating that creature. Go ahead, you can't lose this battle. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, we can't lose this battle, boys. Oops! This isn't... What the f- Wait, what just happened? I don't know. We're gonna keep going. I don't know. The timing of the oops. Oops! This isn't just a band of schmorks, but bandits too! Note that wandering armies can have as many as 7 different types of troops or heroes, but the image that will appear on the adventure screen will indicate the strongest hero or creature type only. If you right-click on an army, it will reveal the types of troops in that army and give you some hint as to how many are present. You still have an overwhelming advantage over this army, so attack! Combat is an important part of Heroes 4. You move around the combat screen in a similar fashion as the adventure screen. If you see a tiny number next to your cursor, that is how many turns it will take to move to that spot. If the cursor changes to the melee attack cursor, a sword, or the ranged attack cursor, an arrow, that indicates what kind of attack you are capable of against that creature. Also, pay attention to the attack buttons on the right side. They are self-explanatory, but you should take note of the spell book at the top. This is how you cast spells in combat. Experiment with casting spells with the Theodorus hero as you fight the battle. When you win, you will return to the adventure screen. Joke's on them, I'm not Theodorus. Morale! What? You can't see me, my time is now! Oh, she saw me. Attack! Yeah, put him down! Yeah! We did it! Duck! I was trying to do line of sight. It didn't work. Yes, there are a few magi guarding it. Well, put them down. What's that do? Oh, I don't wanna. What? Fuck, bitches, get money! Go! Yes! We still won! Taking them all. Now, do the heroes heal? I guess we'll figure it out. Gold mine? That's what they look like? Alright. School of War, teach one primary non-magic skill. Okay. One primary magic skill. Alright. I want to reduce the speed of animations now. Nah, man. See if she's poisoned off battle. I'm gonna say they didn't do that. Yeah, there's no way you could even be poisoned after the battle. Some unlucky adventurer must have met his fate at this spot, because you find his backpack among some bones and torn clothing and get the plate mail. What does that do? Increases hero's melee and range defense by 10. It also decreases movement by 2, and increases the casting and cost of all spells by 2 points. Alright. Put that on status. How do you get back there? Now, let's show you a new feature of Heroes 4. Begin by double-clicking on the portrait of U-Hero, Theodorus, on the right side of the screen. This will open the Army screen. Take this opportunity to study the Army screen. Your skill list is to the left, and any artifacts you might have, like your mage's staff, can be found on the paper doll in the center. You can read your hero's biography by right-clicking on Theodorus' portrait, or you can study his spellbook by clicking the spellbook button to the lower right of the paper doll. At the bottom of the screen are 2 rows of troop slots. Your army is in the top row. The slots in the second row are free. Now, click and grab the portrait of the gold golems from the top row of portraits and drag it to the bottom row. You've created 2 armies! In Heroes 4, you do not need a hero in order to have an army. When you close the screen, you will find that you have 2 armies, one consisting of your heroes and the remnants of your troops, and the other a group of gold golems. Move the golems around the map. They can attack and pick up resources just like any army. However, certain adventure objects like the Learning Stone or the School of War only work if you have a hero in your army. So make sure you explore the rest of the map with your main army. Get him out of here. Level 2 order spell, alright. Oops! This isn't just a group of pikemen, but squires and crossbowmen too! Note that wandering armies can have as many as 7 different types of troops or heroes, but the image that will appear on the adventure screen will indicate the strongest hero or creature type only. If you right-click on an army, it will reveal the types of troops in that army and give you some hint as to how many are present. You still have an overwhelming advantage over this army, so attack! Combat is an important part of Heroes 4. You move around the combat screen in a similar fashion as the adventure screen. If you see a tiny number next to your cursor, that is how many turns it will take to move to that spot. I'm sorry, we've already read all this. Fight! No control split. Why would I need to? Choo-choo, motherfucker. Alright, let's give him the fist. Yeah, I can't give any of them the fist. Yeah! They're in different spots. How come he didn't shoot back? The Titan shot back. Always visit structures like the windmill. Follow the river and you will find a similar structure called the water wheel. These buildings provide a quantity of resources or gold every week as long as it is flagged with your color, so they are important structures to protect from your enemy. Since these are dangerous times, the miller gives you 5 crystal now. So windmills have colors now. There's the water wheel. Ooh. Alright, I said we're going for genies. There they are. Spellcaster. They can use a variety of spells and they can fly. So we need for the Cloud Castle. Castle. And there's creatures in here. Oh yeah, right, because Heroes 4, they come back every day or so, not every week. Costs money? No thanks. This medicine wagon ahead will disappear after you visit. The medicine wagon ahead will disappear after you visit it, just like loose resources and treasure chests. These one-time objects, like the campfire and backpack, give you minor artifacts and/or resources. Potion of healing and potion of resistance, and she she did heal. That's the turn. Basic combat increases the hero's melee and range defense to 15. It is required to learn melee, archery, and magic resistance. Real resistance. Scouting gives the hero a +1 scouting radius and the ability to learn the traits of any adventure object. The hero can also see enemies with basic stealth on the adventure map. It is required to learn advanced pathfinding, advanced seamanship, and basic stealth. Let's do that one. See what it does. These skeletons protect a powerful artifact known as a Cape of Protection. Artifacts can be used by your heroes to boost their power and abilities, and they are sometimes needed to solve specific quests. It is usually a good idea to collect them or fight any guardians, like these skeletons. Pew pew. You stop at a local inn for a drink, but the food and entertainment are so good you stay for a while. When you leave, you grab your cape and leave, and at the door and leave. Miles down the road, however, you realize you took the wrong cloak and ended up with someone's Cape of Protection. 30% magic resistance. Na 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 There was range retaliation earlier. It didn't work that time, though. Oh, there's a difference between the mages and the rangers? Alright, alright. Strobel. You can move creatures, yeah. Yeah, I read that ruse, that's why I took scouting, because logistics is there. This is amazing music, I'm just gonna throw that out there. This line of sight thing is still killing me, by the way. Freaking fog of war. I don't want to move. I like the music. You're welcome, Strobel. The Sacred Fountain will raise the spell points of the heroes in your army. There are many objects in Heroes 4 that will raise a hero's statistics in some way, so you should always try to visit them. +3 spell points. King Stannis and Theodorus. Like, it just disappears into stars. What the heck? Advanced Resurrection. I don't want either of them. Wow. This dwarven mine is a creature generator similar to the Golem factory located near Castle Agora. Flag it to hire the troops within, but I can't. Whoa. Purchase the following artifacts at this blacksmith: a great sword, a telescope, a crossbow, a suit of plate mail, a potion of resistance, a potion of endurance, a potion of mana, a potion of quickness, and a potion of toughness. Okay. This unique structure is called a sanctuary. As long as an army stays inside it, that army cannot be attacked by the enemy. Also, the monks who dwell here can resurrect your heroes. Some monks have built a sanctuary on the sacred ground. They will shelter you from your enemies for a fee of 200 gold per day. Well, how about that? Oh, monks! Here we go. You can recruit monks from this monastery. Indeed. Oh my god, they're still OP. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Monks OP confirmed. Wow. Where's the monk master when we need him? I know, right? Monk's OP. Monk's still OP, no matter what the game is. Oh my god, this movement. What? Oh my god! Jesus. Genie picked up a gravestone. I wish to come back. I wish to come back. I wish to come back. Oh, trolls guarding the bridge. Who would have thought it? Or no, I didn't build them. Saving up gold. Oof. And we're back, baby. Song of Peace. That one. That'll work. Oh, the artifacts I lost. Lol. Alright, I want the monks. I definitely want the monks. Wee monks. Scared of how strong the enemy player will be in the tutorial. Who's mad? Like, I guess the start of the week means nothing in this game. You know, if they didn't want to fight, why'd they charge us? This blacksmith allows you to purchase minor artifacts, such as potions, longswords, and shields. I'm gonna purchase none of them, because that costs money. Let's just build the dragons. We already have titans in our army. Resurrection allows the hero to resurrect 20% of the friendly creatures who die in combat. That seems balanced. Basic mining, I already know what that does. Basic healing gives the hero 10 spell points and increases spell point recovery by 2 per day. Oh, so it's basically just enchantment. Or the other one, wizardry. Basically necromancy, yeah, I know how that works. What? Okay. $14,000 gold. Gonna be a while. All right. Probably switch this around. The telescope does exactly what I thought it would do. Whoa! Charm is balanced too. I know, I know. He did. We literally watched the review before we started. This game is perfectly balanced. I mean, clearly. I know how Necro works in this game. That's what I played as the couple times I played this game. That's why everything else is going to be new to me, but Necro I know. How long do I plan to stream for? All day. We're going, man. We're in it for the long haul. Does it explain tactics? I mean, I already read what tactics does. They explain everything from gem mines to windmills, but they don't teach you how to fly. Yeah, that's... Yeah. By one, King Stannis, Theodorus, and Rissa spar with the Training Master. Access the slow spell. Okay. Non-cumulative effects. So is this going to expand, or do I only actually have 10 other slots in my inventory? This is pretty lame if you only get 10 spots. The instructor suggests that since King Stannis already knows basic defense, perhaps he would like to give up a life of adventure to become a teacher's assistant. The course in basic defense is simply too advanced for Theodorus. Or them. Basic combat. You should learn basic combat first. Estates is too advanced. Oh wait, so she can learn this. Basic Estates gives the hero the ability to produce an extra 100 gold per day for their kingdom, plus 10% per level of the... Yep, we need that. Alright. Oh, what? Sure you have it. Alright, I want him to learn combat, though. Pirates learn melee, archer, and melee, yeah. So Stannis learns combat. There you go. Oh my god! He's become a general! Combat and tactics skills are most likely to become available to the general class. The general's class ability gives all friendly creatures +1 morale. Beat the tutorial day 1. It expands, alright, good. That doesn't surprise me, Lorelaw. Basic algebra is simply too advanced for King Theodorus. I know you did, Rush, but I'd rather figure it out for myself. That's a little more fun. I don't want to read a guide on how to play the game. That's pretty lame. Like, there's something fun here about exploring this for the first time. Got a homemade elixir at the Wet Log Inn, though. Oh, yes. We want that. Knows how to brew a foul concoction that make your mount lighter and capable of passing quickly over the muddy swamp. She guards your secrets well and won't sell them at any price. She warns you, however, that her potion will wear off in 7, so it's the stables for the swamp. Alright. At the Wet Log Inn and other objects like the Winter Lodge, you can increase your army's movement over certain terrain types, in this case, swamp. This is important because some terrains can slow your movement considerably. Passage is not possible. If there's a gate attached to the chain, you must visit it first. Every sailor knows that a dolphin school earns you temporary boost to luck. Just luck him around. Sea chest contains 1500 gold. Flotsam is all that remains of some tragic shipwreck. I don't have a boat. Dozens of ghosts haunt this shipwreck, keeping salvagers from claiming the ghosts and other treasures locked within this call. Should've gotten some on boat. Dragon golems. 4,000. Do I have a marketplace? Marketplace. Like, I clearly don't need this. The reflexes of a dragon golem are so tightly that their lightning-fast attack strikes before even the quickest enemy. They are built and manned by the mysterious, mechanically minded red dwarves. So first strike, those creatures strike an opponent melee before it can retaliate. Negate first strike means that they can't, and... Oh, Ramsey uses the tutorial according to this, clearly. Hey, Necromance. If only you had some input, I know, right? First tries, first try. Forge! I'm just gonna build them to see what the spells do. Holy shout! Oops. Regeneration causes the target to regenerate a number of hit points every turn based on the level of the caster. Teleport is exactly what it looks like. Mass Precision is all the troops. Deep swamp terrain. Ahead is a portal. This particular variety is a two-way portal and will take you immediately to a portal of a similar color to the southwest. Sometimes you will come across a one-way portal. It looks like a dragon's head, so use caution when passing through them. You will not be able to return the way you came. Same sound, alright. Berserk, I'm gonna assume acts like Berserk. Yep. Blind is now a level 4 spell. I feel like there's better versions of that. Prayer increases the hit points and damage of all life targets. Bad morning almost turns into a horrible day when you kick a rock out of your way and nearly blow yourself into a million pieces. You kneel to inspect the bottle you almost hit with the rock, discovering that it is a bottle of Demon's Fire. Alright. The hideout is what we call a creature bank. There are many types of creature banks in the game, and all of them will give you treasure if you can defeat the creatures who guard it. In this case, some bandits are held up within this secret hideout, protecting the loot they have stolen from unwary travelers. Do your civil duty and rid the land of this scum. I'll save it for the dragon. Holy water. Access the holy word spell. If you can throw them at enemies. A vial of choking gas. Interesting. There they are, the Hydras! Ahead are those nasty Hydras who have been eating the unfortunate people of the swamp. This is the victory condition of the map, so when you defeat them you will win the game. Yeah, we'll win the game! That's it, boys! We're almost done! If you have any concerns about whether you will be able to defeat them, you might want to reinforce your army with some troops from town. Also, if there are areas of the map that you haven't explored yet, you might want to delay your attack until you have. I think I did a thorough job of that. That's... Unless I'm allowed down there. I have faith. Oh my god, it actually worked. Hell yeah! Hear me roar. Tear the hideout apart looking for treasure. Easy. Alright boys, this is it. This is the one. The moist login, yeah man. Miss Skeleton. No, we fought the skeletons. Fake dragon sure tore that Hydra apart, yeah man. We're gonna win the game! We're gonna do it! $250? Yeah. Oh. So like a corpse. Okay. Ooh, divides the natural defense of enemy creatures by 1.5. The melee skill never reduces an enemy's defense below 10 and never reduces an enemy hero's defense. How about that? Basic seamanship, yeah! Our player has been eliminated! We did it! Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Fireworks! Yeah! Woo! We did it, boys! We did it! Black Dragon rating, no. Woo, we beat the game! First try! Confetti! Woo! Difficulty, novice, math difficulty. What? Excuse me? No, I put it on champion! What? Wow, lame. Lame. Short rank, yeah, man. Lame. Time taken, week 4. Battles won, 11. Aw, yeah. Army value. The 36,736, I guess. Wealth, 0. What? What? Quests completed, 0. Artifacts, 2 collected. Alright. Exploration, 98%. Alright, the game grades you on exploration. Gotta do it. Gotta explore, boys. Gotta explore the map. Best hero, King Stannis. Boom. And of course you get to name yourself. Boom. Schmork. Towns 1 owned.